how to give injections. So, guys, this is a really interesting conversation. People don't know how to give injections. And I don't mean technically. I mean like with common sense. Let me explain to you. The number one thing that we hear from patients when they come in, the first thing they meet with us, the number one complaint we get is what? We all know it. Doc, I hate it to tell you this, but I don't like the dentist, right? That's the first thing. We put that one aside because that's for a different conversation. What is the second thing out of their mouth? We all know it. The second thing out of their mouth is, I don't like the needle. Well, no one likes the needle. Let me just open up and put a needle in your gums, right? Nobody likes the needle. So if no one likes the needle, doesn't it make sense as a prudent doctor to think about that process, to think about how you're doing the delivery of the anesthetic in a way that makes it a pleasant experience? So let me share with you what I think is a great way to do it. The first thing is we always apply a little bit of topical, right? So a little bit of topical, we let that sit for a few moments and chat with the patient, typically just to break the ice. Then, especially under the nose, where the nose has all that extra innervation, right? Lots of innervation around the nose. That's why getting punched in the nose hurts, right? We know that, right? So when we go under the nose, what we do is we don't give a lot. The objective of the first injection is not to get them numb. It's just to give them a little bolus, just a little bolus, like a mosquito bite's worth, right underneath the nose, and go really, really slow. Do not press hard with your thumb. Press very, very light, just the lightest amount of pressure till you see just a little bit of a welt, and you're out. And I'm not kidding. You're out. So that takes like 3 to 4 or 5 seconds to do, right? First, you warn them. Second, you wiggle the lip to excite the C fibers, to block the A delta fibers. Okay, great. And you say, and I'm just going to give you just a little bit, right? You give them a little bit and you're out. It's over. And they go, what was that? And you go, that's just a starting point. We'll come back in just a minute and give you a little bit more, but you're not going to feel it. And when you do, and you come back in, let's say 3 to 4 minutes, and you pull back the lip, you excite the lip again, and you give the next round, you give a decent amount at this point, right? You give the regular amount that you would normally give for that to get that tooth numb. But they're not feeling it because the surrounding tissues has been numb from that first little bite. Now, the reason I'm sharing this with you is it came to my attention recently that some doctors will go in and say, Mrs. Smith, you're here for your injection on tooth number 8. Open up, and they go right in and they drop the whole carp right away on tooth number 8. And I remember as a child that the doctors knew that injections weren't fun, so they would go fast. So then they would inject very quickly, and there's no room for the fluid to go. So it hurts because you're stretching the tissues and the nerves are firing. They're going, ouch, right? So all of those things are terrible. So you have to go slow. And the objective is to get a small amount on board first, let that soak in. And then when you give them the next one, they go, man, I didn't feel any of that, right? The first one was minor because you weren't in long and you didn't push hard and you were out so fast. But then the second one, they didn't feel it at all. You got them numb in the worst place in the world to go. It's right under the nose. All the other ones are basically the same way. So if you're doing anything else, it's basically the same way. If I'm doing a lower block, my objective is not to hunt around to get the ideal position and then inject. My first block is my first block. I get my landmarks, I get my locations, I'm using my thumb halfway up the thickness of the thumb. I'm referencing the teeth. I get in a position, I go in, I inject very slowly, and it doesn't matter where I'm at. It doesn't. I might not hit the block the first time, but I'm not going to reposition my needle during that injection and cause pain and suffering. So the first block goes in, I'm done. In 3 minutes when I come back, I don't care if I miss the block, the surrounding tissues is numb. So I can go in the second time, I can sound the bone, I can feel the bone, I can slide off on the lingual side of the mandible and drop into position by the linguum and deliver the rest of the anesthesia exactly where it should be. So that's how you want to do it. Start with the idea that you want to make the very first one not purposefully designed. If it works that it's going to get them numb, that's fine. But purposely to get them just a little bit of numb so that you can get them numb. Okay, so that's how you want to do it. Especially if you're new, if you're a young dentist, this is going to make a huge difference in your career, because everyone says, I don't like to get the injections. And when you give them a good injection, there's a real good chance they're going to tell their friends, my doc's great. I get injections there and I don't feel it at all. And that's a big practice builder. This has been another episode of Implants Made Simple. I'm Dr. Robert Stanley. Follow for more.